My whole thing on TikTok is to prove that anything in this world can be made into music.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most talented male musicians in pop music who deserve more credit for their significant contribution to the genre.
Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me without making me try?
Number 10. Omar Apollo. There's more to this Grammy-nominated crooner than his good looks and TikTok-worthy tunes. Omar Apollo is the poster child of authenticity, painting a raw image of youth in melancholic blue and gray, passionate reds, and bright ivory, pun intended.
Doesn't even have to try.
The self-taught musician, whose Spanish bops go as hard as his English tracks, if not harder, taps into his lived experiences for inspiration. Naturally, this means they're painfully relatable and often touch a nerve you could have sworn had gone numb. When such lyricism meets his angelic vocals, magic is created. Number 9. G-Dragon.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Carl. G to the D, I'm go, the living legend. Whoa.
Limiting GD's artistic oeuvre to K-pop is a misjudgment, even if he is widely acknowledged as the king of K-pop. The Big Bang member himself is a genre. His sonic signature combines the glamour of pop with the raw edge of hip-hop and a dash of bouncy funk. As one of the most recognizable representatives of Korean music, G-Dragon has brought the world's attention to its versatility. Besides, his influence on the global fashion industry, both as a designer and a brand ambassador, is further proof of his magnanimous impact on pop culture.
그럼 그냥 신발 이런 것보다 콜라보레이션 되는 게 상당히 레어 아이템 아니겠습니까? 예. 이거 주시면 안 돼요? 이거 주시면 안 돼요?
왜 이렇게 자꾸 뭐 달라고 하세요?
좋은 거 많아 보이세요. 그럼 10월 달이 제가 10월 30일 생일이에요.
Number 8. Years and Years. Ollie Alexander. Before frontman Ollie Alexander went solo, his band soundtracked many a sweaty rave at clubs across the world. The electro-pop anthems that dominated playlists in the first half of this decade now serve as nostalgic hits, transporting us to more carefree times. Meanwhile, Ollie has moved on to more personal releases.
Say what you gotta say. Tell me something. Talk to me.
Contrary to the glossy bangers of his Years and Years days, his solo music is vulnerable and mature. Through his album Polari, he delves into the complex layers of self-expression in the queer community, set to the pulsating beats of 80s pop. Keep an eye out for Ollie Alexander, because there has to be more where that came from.
Right next to me, we can make a choice, change our destiny.
Number 7. Lauv.
I knew from the first time, I stayed for a long time, 'cause I like me better.
Viral popularity can often translate to one-hit wonders. Lauv's smash hit I Like Me Better, famously featured on To All the Boys I've Loved Before, made some wonder if that's what the singer would end up being known for. However, loyal fans who had been following him from the beginning knew he had much more to offer.
Praying we last forever, 'cause there's nothing better than you and I. Tattoos together.
First, Lauv parlayed his overnight fame into a series of successful tours. Then he followed up with a consistent stream of catchy pop tracks that established his reputation as a hitmaker. Needless to say, he hasn't looked back since.
6 o'clock in the morning, babe, want you more than yesterday.
Number 6. JC Chazé.
Just tell me why. Everything I do, never seem up for you.
The grand success of Justin Timberlake and the scandals that followed him inadvertently overshadowed the massive potential of his fellow NSYNC members in their solo endeavors. JC Chazé not getting his flowers for his ambitious debut album Schizophrenic will always be a fumble in the history of pop.
So you wanna be a rock star, keep it going, don't stop, working while you're on top, call the cops.
Had he received the JT treatment, Shaz's unique artistry and extraordinary vocal prowess could have shaped the pop landscape of the aughts. Then we wouldn't have to wait a decade for more music. Better late than never though, because his comeback with the 2024 concept album Playing with Fire with Jimmy Harry exceeds expectations. This time, fans are determined not to let him down. Number 5. Khaled.
So you're still thinking of me, just like I know you should.
Despite boasting one of the most soulful voices in the new generation of pop, this Grammy-nominated singer is criminally underappreciated. He debuted strong, with sensational releases like Location and Young, Dumb, and Broke, cementing his place in the pop R&B scene. High-profile collaborations with artists like Ed Sheeran and Billie Eilish quickly made him a household name. He lived up to his popularity by outdoing himself with each release, becoming a mainstay on music charts. However, Khaled likes keeping things low-key.
I know we've been falling in love, bring it right back. I just let the time go past. We don't gotta take it too fast.
He's far from the textbook definition of a flashy pop star following trends, so he rarely pops up when discussing current icons. Still, his music has mass appeal and comes from a place of sincerity, which resonates with fans. That's why he's here to stay.
Oh, it's all or nothing when you're finished, baby.
Number 4. Conan Gray. There is such a thing as too popular, and it's a blessing and a curse. People still can't get over Heather, understandably so, but this has affected the rise of Conan Gray.
I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater.
Ask any pop fanatic and they'll vouch for his songwriting brilliance and dreamy vocals. However, the rest of Conan's discography is just as sublime, but rarely gets the attention it deserves. Over the years, he has taken his brand of pop from the bedroom to the arenas, drawing on 80s rock legends like Queen and Elton John. However, most will still associate him with the breathy yearning of his early career. Conan has moved on, and we should too.
There's no need to hide. Oh, I know the answer, baby. Dance with me so we don't cry.
Number 3. Charlie Puth. Being humble is one thing, but underselling yourself is another.
Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start.
In recent years, Charlie Puth has come to be known as the guy with the perfect pitch. Social media is filled with clips of him making songs from scratch with random sounds as starting points.
Everybody tilt your phone horizontally. I had this idea. In the song, you would hear my voice over here.
I can feel you over here.
And then you would hear it on the other side of your phone.
I can feel you over here.
He makes it look effortless, and so most believe it is. However, behind those 30-second TikTok videos is a technical mastery of the highest degree. Charlie Puth has a keen eye for what clicks in pop and has given us unforgettable records like We Don't Talk Anymore and Attention. He has lent his talent to fellow artists like Katy Perry, for whom he wrote Harley's in Hawaii, also a mega hit. It's about time we recognize him as one of the greats.
Can't you just make up your mind when messing with my head?
Number 2. Troye Sivan. The YouTuber turned musician's chronically online boy next door image has become his USP. When he's not spilling juicy details about his personal life with his fans on social media, he's hanging out with hyperpop darling Charlie XCX.
Under pressure, those days it was so much better. Feeling cool in my youth, I'm asking, does anyone remember how we did it?
This glitzy lifestyle in the public eye is punctuated by the explosive success of songs like Angel Baby, Rush, and One of Your Girls. However, B-sides in his discography don't get nearly as much love as they should.
How much of me would you take? How much of me would you change?
Hidden gems like Stud and Postcard are testimony to his musical genius beyond TikTok's For You page. It's taking some time for the mainstream to catch up, but we have no doubt it'll get there.
Yeah, you're still picking me up, Don't you put me back down.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Ollie Murs. The X Factor alum's presence on American airwaves is not as strong as his UK fame. Grayson Chance. Struggles with the business side of music hindered his growth.
Come on, sing. Honeysuckle fell from the tree.
Mika. It's a mystery why his addictive body of work hasn't hit mainstream success.
Green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything more. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Why don't you walk out the door?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Shawn Mendes. The internet has always been more interested in the Canadian heartthrob's love life than his music. It is not surprising, therefore, that despite having all the makings of a pop phenom, he's rarely as celebrated as his peers.
Now I'm gonna reap what I sow. I'm left seeing red on my own.
His husky voice, extensive range, and outstanding live performances contribute to his excellence as an artist. He wields his guitar with such charisma on stage that he glows with the aura of a rock star. However, pop is his playground, where he is in his element.
I've been dreaming that you feel it too. I wonder what it's like to be loved.
Albums like Wonder and Illuminate are proof of his experimental efforts, whereas his self-titled record represents his artistic identity. When the media finally moves on from speculating about his personal life, his rich discography will surely have its time to shine.
There's nothing
What's your pop music hot take? Let us know in the comments.
I think there's even a commenter called Justice for JC Chaz. So
Yay.
you have the people out here fighting for you, just so you know.
Let's make a musical together.